So basically, what I'm working on here, my camera's not working because of some Microsoft stuff. But anyway, what I'm working on right here is a podcast that we did on Monday the 20th. Well, actually, no. Yeah, Monday the 20th. And I'm just trying to get this timer right more so on this right here. So this right here will play, but I need to play it in real time of when we were. As you can see, I'm touching it right here. You can see that I'm touching the iPad, but I need that screen to match up. I also want to put like a little, I don't want to call it a backdrop, but let me see. I'm still getting used to this one. I like where Adobe went and where they're going. I just want to draw a square. Is what I want to do. Let me see. Change background color. That's not it. It's just a little hard to get used to, but I was using this before I was even introduced to CapCut. Um, but I was using the mobile version, not the desktop version. And I mean, this is web based, which is very similar. Let me see. And then this here, the way I'm going to get around this particularly is a template that you have to pay for. You have to be premium, but I mean, it's so easy to make. I mean, it's just two words and then two rectangles. Not so much worried about this. I would kind of like that to stay up there, just saying what we are, like what we're discussing here, and then down here, I would like my logo, preferably with some type of animation. Which here I'll just show you real quick because I can. Yeah, so that's that one. But what I was gonna say is, actually, let me type in podcast and see what happens with this. Iconic moments from fashion. This right here would have been nice to have too, but you still just got to change the text, so it really don't matter. I do like that it's in red, so actually, I might actually use this one moving forward. Yeah, I'll save it to my collection because this one right here will be. This one would be nice. It would already say all the BS right here, and then you could kind of say what you're talking about, or just all the BS and then the little red rectangle, the vertical rectangle right there. All right, so back to the matter at hand. I was going to, yeah, so you can add stylus effects. I want something that's gonna rotate. Let me see if I can do that real quick. We don't have an actual logo yet, so um, I'll come up with something. And I usually make that Adobe anyway. Let me see. Sorry if I'm jumping around. My mind's always boggled. Templates. Let me see. Media. We were doing text, but then we're not going to do. Let me see. And I was also doing a rectangle. See, I mean, I don't see where you can just. Oh, there it is. Add shape. So they got on the elements. Okay. So let's just say, I guess, a square. Well, you know what? What I want is like an iPad, really. iPad screen. Oh, iPad frame. Somebody already looked it up. But I doubt it would be. Now my computer's running slow. Must be because I'm streaming. Okay, yeah, it's running super slow. Because I was thinking over here, if you had an iPad there, and then you just drop that in there, and that'd be bad, eh? And that's basically what these are. So that's a background, design assets, shapes. So basically going against what I said, which would just be a, ooh, this thing's really running jacked up, which will be against what I said. Just how that's highlighted. I was talking about just put like a little shadow, drop shadow. That's what it's called. Let me see. I'm gonna heart this because I'm probably gonna do this all the time. More so would be this one. I'll favorite that and favorite that. And in this case, yeah, it'd be this rectangle. But I did not want that in there. Add as a scene. Okay, so if this just sits right here, let's see how we can do it. If that sits right there, um, I didn't want to move my screen, but if I have to move this overlay in media, then I could. Oh, okay, I can take that out. Cool. All right. So that's about it. It's offset, but I'll fix it in a second. So, so can I do my? Oh, okay. I could use my arrow key. So there we go. That's kind of going to his shirt, but it's okay. And then we click away from it. And then all I would do now, I'm just gonna get rid of this. All I would do now is just move the actual media over, but I have to somehow select just the media. Okay, there we go. So that's lined up in the middle of that iPad. Let's see how that looks now, real time. So that's a tablet. That's pretty center. Let's play it. Okay, so there's that. So now I'll just change this. I'll make this, remake this. Okay, let's pause this. Um, I will go ahead and do, let's see here. I'm just going to go ahead and change these two right here. Yeah, I'll just change these two. That's what I'll do. So I'm just going to recreate them. I was thinking, you see the BS, all the BS. I could do all going vertical and then the BS going horizontal, or I could just do all the BS going both ways. Let me see, all the BS, all the BS. Yeah, I'll just make it. What I tend to do is I just look at what they use. I mean, it's nothing special. I mean, a different font would be better, but so they use Gothic, ATF, and then 138. So you would just make the same thing. So all you gotta do is say, okay, I'm gonna make me some text. Let me see, that's default. Yeah, I mean it's nothing to that, but I wish I could just say duplicate. But I guess I mean Adobe's gonna know you're just trying to steal their stuff. So let me see. Let me just say text. That's alternate Gothic. I could just copy that. It'd be easier to find. Bold 138. Let me remember that. Okay, so let me just say text, and then let me just say we don't want that. We just want to make text. Um, Still get familiar with the navigation of this. See, we're not searching. We'll just say add your text. Yeah, okay. So my text will just be I'll be saying all. We'll keep it caps, and then I think this is to rotate it. Oh, they want to know the degrees, and that's gonna be a 90. So it's gonna be all, and then you're gonna say paste that in alternate to copy the original template. Only difference is it's the ATF, but oh wow, they won't even let you use that one without paying for it, bro. It's not that daggone deep. I could use anything. Yeah, so they all cost. That's smart. That's smart. But as I stated, we're not tripping off of it because I mean, it really don't. The finally, it's not that daggone deep. These are all okay. So we'll just use. I mean, even clean. I mean, comic. They charge for all these. I mean, what has happened to the world to where we now have to pay just for a fine? I mean, come on, bro. I get it. Okay, so all It's already changed bold. It was 138, but let's see if that's gonna matter. Let me hit enter, lock it in. Okay, so that is the same now. And then I would just drag it over here for now. Um, and then I mean we could make the rectangle and everything separate entities. Because I don't think you can do it that way. Then we can maybe group it or something. Let me see. That is, I mean, I could just make it four different things. Also, what I could do real quick is just copy this. Let me see if I could just do Control C, Control V. Undo that. I forgot that I had that paste. So let's see if it will even let me copy this. Duplicate. Boom. Now for this duplication, you just move it back right side up. Um, Back to I believe it's 0, and then all you would do is change the verbiage here to what are these like suggestions. We will just change it to the BS. Then we know where that's going. We're not worried about that. Boom. Um, Now I just need the two rectangles. So earlier we went to elements, and I believe well actually we're probably going to come up with something better anyway. Something better than what we had. I mean, this paint here would look better, to be honest. So put something like that in there and be more unique. But since we're just copying, that's a texture. Texture probably looks better. And then just kind of change the hue. Oops. I don't. Okay. Dang it, I was right where I need to be. Kind of thinking this light will offset, but the um, we'll just keep it this way. We'll just use this, and then I'll try to change it to. What I'll do is try to change it to teal. Let me see if it will let me. The opacity is high. Well, actually, no, they got that negative. Oh, the blending. Yeah, it's the blending. Okay, so if I now want to make that a different color, ooh, shoot, we can stay teal because it popped out. Definitely did not want that color, so I don't know why I just did that. Oh, the BS. Oh, it's trying to change the whole theme. Shoot. Should I do teal? Well, to be honest, the theme does help by just coming up with okay, we're gonna have these colors. Which actually I like those. They're not too masculine, but I like those. And then the orange is gonna clash with what I got on in this case. So I would say for this one today, that kind of goes with the scene there. I would think all the BS. That's a neutral color. It's not gonna pop out though. You kind of want it to pop out, I would think, to where you definitely see. I could do that later. Um, let's just go with that. And then what I would do is I was trying to change this color. Let me see if it allows you to from here. Let's say I have to get used to all the new stuff. Okay, so this is probably for the whole stage. Add animation, which I do want to add an animation. Okay, so this we will say for now, I will go ahead and say copy. I will copy this, but once I do, it's just going to be the same color. I'm going to have to fix them both. So I might as well set the color first, get it done first, then copy it, because then I won't have to do it twice. And you could add an effect to it where it's moved, but that's going to be too much going on the screen. Adjustments, animation. I mean, it does not say the color anywhere. Remove, erase, crop, opacity, blend is normal. Set as page background. Flip it. Well, I do want to flip it, but not yet. All right, we may just have to stay gray. It's got to be a way to change the freaking color. They make this so difficult from the old Photoshop back in the day. All right, we will just say copy, duplicate. Then this one we're going to rotate 90. All right, and then this right here, to copy what Adobe originally had, we're just going to take this in, boom, and then I think it went all the way to the corner, but let me move this one. Yeah, it goes all the way to the corner. Width don't matter. And then we're going to say this one here, it goes all the way over as well, but it is, ooh, let's see if we go, let me do it. The width of it is about there-ish. Okay. So now you can technically just get rid of this because I could write that over there. So we can get rid of this whole template, hopefully, to where I can now export it. See if we can just get rid of the whole thing. Don't seem like it. It's not giving me an option to get rid of it. All right. Let's just say delete and see if it deletes everything. Um, okay, yeah. Now does not count. So what you would do now is take this, the BS, and move it there. This you would just send back one. You would just say send backward. Oh, I'm tripping. I never did bring this over. So you would now have to say send that forward. Oh no, I gotta send this backward now. Send backward. Why is it not going on either? Well, this all needs to come up. Bring to front. Oh my God. Why so difficult, broski? Okay. So that is that. All the BS. When I say bring to front, it's not even doing it. Send to back. Bring to front. It should come straight to the front, bro. Here we go. Now this all must be selecting the other one. How do I make it not visible? This one. Dang, bro, they make this so hard to deal with. I mean, you used to be able to just say that you can't see it. This one, I would just say sitting backward, and it's still not doing it. Where is all? Ain't the all go away? This all needs to, let me just move it, and then just say bring to front, and then see if it is now on top of there. Okay, all the BS. I think that's ugly, but Maybe if we move all down, I'm just trying to move everything as one, and I did not even group that. I guess it auto groups now. The BS, I would just move over. Like I said, I really don't like it like that. Boom. Excuse me. So at least that is there. All the BS. Doubt people are going to get that. Uh, oh, don't tell me it did double videos. Got a feeling it did. Yeah, so if you want to write the little text there, I could just say the key points that we're going to go over. And if I change the theme, it might change it all. Let me see if I can make this iPad smaller. I like it tighter. Let me see something. Can it get tighter? Yeah. I feel like you're not really gonna see the board if you get two times to make it look like a tablet. I feel like that needs to. It's just gonna collapse down like that. Okay. So as far as getting it tighter, that looks better. Okay. All right. It literally looks like an iPad with a pin on top. All right. All the BS. You got that. Boom, boom, boom. So that is technically done. Um, all I would do now is add some little sense. This is running slow, so it's got to be because I'm streaming. Because the bandwidth. Let me see. So I feel like it's literally frozen. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm not gonna worry about the playback. Edit timeline is that? How do you get that back? Okay, cool. Um, yeah, so that looks cool. I'm not saying I like the theme, but I'm just gonna check out these add-ons to see what I can do. But oh yeah, that's just gonna be a whole separate entity. Don't necessarily need at this moment. Okay, so we were saying about adding the logo down here. Could have like some headphones, I guess. You just go to Elements, probably look for some headphones. Just put BS or something. Okay. Oh, those are pretty bad. Just drag that over. wasn't doing like that. It's not what I was trying to do. Can I resize that? Let's see, I actually selected this. Now, why did it do that? Why did it, oh, let's just want to super slow. Why did it bring me like that? Save the collections. Edit image, magnify, disable for this site, disable settings. Do you like? Okay, so I could say probably edit. I do like those. They really pop out. But I could just put BS or all the across the top and then BS. Let me see. Where were those at? Yeah, I mean, this is at the dumb too. The easiest would be something like this, but that looks real. I would kind of want something that looks like it's drawn or something that's going to kind of pop out that you're going to see in that lower right corner. Or this would be cool, like if you had that, and then you had him like a motion of him talking, and then like he's talking BS. I do like the buds BS. Those are cool. I want these to come in transparent though. I don't know why they. I mean, that really sticks out. To have that in the low right hand corner and then BS above it. But the font will have to be really cool. And of course, everybody's doing this now. I mean, everybody and mama got a podcast. I mean, we started a long time ago. It's just we weren't being consistent. Let me see here. So BS. That was pretty cool right there. You could just put BS and have that in the low right hand corner, but it doesn't pop out like I wanted to. Excuse me. That little girl on the left, that's funny. Honestly, man, I'd rather have my daughter just freehand something, but then you have to uh, get it on here because I really want something original, but it is what it is. All this stuff is made for us, to save time. So, yeah. And whatever I do, I'm gonna have to add to a collection because I'm gonna have to make this be like a template to where I just change the video every time. Oh, BS, huh? Two headphones. That'd be cool. B and the S, huh? Actually, I think that'd be different. Let me see what happens when you click on it. Oh, they come in terrible. That's not clean, bro. That's not clean at all. And then this one comes in like that. I don't know why when I dragged it, it did something different. So technically, I feel like that's too much in that corner. Um, Wherever we are, I want to stay consistent because even with my music videos, I've been doing, I think, lower left. So I could kind of put it like that. That really, really sticks out. Let me see. Why is that so distorted? So if you had the headphones here, I want my stage to stay the same. So those don't really fit. Um, but let's just say I was keeping that. That is there. So you would have your logo here. You would have your title here. And you could have what you're talking about here, then always have the screen down here, which I feel like maybe that should kind of just be in the actual corner. But we can do that for now. Let me see. All the BS. I want to say that we were yellow starting off. So I might go with these. Just put a B and a S in there. Let me see what happens when you do that. Those look good. Let me just see what it would look like. Because what I could do is just have my own layout to where these are always going to be here. This is always going to be here. Then just go and drop the BS in. Let me go to text, add my text, BS. But we're going to have to come with a nice font. What is this? It selects the font for you. Oh, but it made it premium. So I mean, we could just go with whatever. I mean, it's not everything's really gonna pop out. I just want something that's not going to be not going to cost. Oh, they're saying if you want to upload your own, then you have to. BS with that will look cool. Let me see how the B is going to be. Yeah, that is different. Capital S B S. So you can't really tell what that is. So fonts oh shoot, I can make it animated too, so it will always move around. That'd be bad because it'd be in the lower right corner. Funky, you can't really read it. Horror, I would think would look cool, but of course they are now saying you gotta pay. I swear, bro, everything is just pay, and the brother's looking to not pay. Uh, BS. Oh, that really looks good. I gotta remember that. BS. Where's the S? All right, is this freezing up? I think it's freezing up. Let me just stop. I really like that. I seriously like that font, bro. That font is the one. Got it. Okay. Can I go back to type, or is it saying it's a one-letter rule or something? It's acting dumb. Okay. B S. Bro, I got a feeling it's saying you're gonna do one letter. Let's just play with it. Say it's one. Okay. Because I guess technically what you could do is just make two of them, a B and a S. Excuse me, two separate entities. Okay. So B, I guess I just gotta add another one. Oh, I could copy it too. I don't know what that's going on with this. Um, say duplicate, and we will make this one an S. Then, yeah, I think that's what's going on. Is that it's just saying that you can only put one letter. Now we're not going with that color. Let's go with I would think black lettering with the same color. Um, oh, that's not that color. Let me see. Oh, there it is. It's that D one. DEA. I can't remember. I can't forget that one. Okay, so DEA. Then I can go something like I will not have to go to the other one, but I want to throw an animation on this. And flickering is one thing. Fading, drifting, no. Dropping, no. Bungee. We're gonna make this loop the whole time. Pulsing. Uh, uh breathing is almost. See, man, if I had both of those together, I think it would look good. That's pretty cool too. But I feel like it needs to move up. Let's just say yes for now. Uh, how do we go to this S? And then I went here, and they don't have the color. Okay, DA, got that. Then, and you should be able to just put that on there anyway to make them the same. Oh, I should have did all this first, bro, and then I should have copied. I gotta get better. Okay, so why is it okay? Loop is different, and I said Bob. All right. Now the bad part is they're not gonna bob together, so I'm probably gonna have to go with a flicker. Oh, they are bobbing together. Okay, cool. Oh, they do need a black. Well, technically, they probably need a white. Probably need like a white. What is it called? The outline, or the headphones need to be outlined or something. It's kind of something missing, but the BS. Uh, that BS I can keep. Let me see if I can not mess the letters up. Outline, and it says no outline. Let's try a white. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's try black. Black is going to just you're just going to see with black. You're not going to see it because of the couch. Let's say this white thickness. Let's just say 40, and then I should be able to add the same to this one. Was it the B? Let's say 40 here, and then let's say that we want to. Oh, that's gonna change everything. I don't know. It didn't have an outline. Let's say white. Okay. Now let's play the video. To me, that looks better, but we're gonna have to find a color theme to where it either stays the same, or if I could just hit theme, boom, and it changes every time. That's gonna work out because, like I said, what I'll do is I'll set this stage and keep it the same every time, and then it'll be unique to us. Only thing else I would say is I like how you have like a whole little bar down at the bottom. I don't know if you call it a footer. Let me see if I can. Let me see if the Elements has a footer. I'm just gonna type in podcast because I want to have our stage set every time. I should have just typed in footer. That also would have been a good. Everybody kind of uses the mic, but I don't want to be like everybody else. That on air is pretty bad to put down here. We're not keeping this, so yeah, that on air, that cat and dog is bad. It'll be a collar put up here, but it's like then it's kind of colluded. Now that live, I like. Let me just see how that will look. Um, to kind of put somewhere. Yeah, so you just kind of set your stage. You got your iPad there. Um, what else? What kind of live talk? That's pretty bad, eh? To put like in the upper right here, live talk. Kind of like this one better. And you can probably change its color too. Let me just see. Might go with that if I could change the color. That's pretty bad, eh? Just to have like it's two of us. This is saying we're everywhere. Uh, yeah, like I said, let me type in footer and just see what comes up because I don't know if that's what they call it. Yeah, that is. So yeah, I could put something at the bottom. Even if I went with this, I could just change the color later. So for a header and for a footer, I can keep us consistent. I like that because that's your header and your footer. But that's pretty bad, bro. But I was setting up for this. Let me see. We're always talking about everything in the world. That one will work. Change the color. Yeah, I might try this. I just don't like the color. Let me see the just as a footer, and then you change it later. Ooh, whoa! Did I just lose it to go back? Let me go back real quick. Let's not put it there. Let's just drag it out. See what happens. Oh, it goes down. It goes down. Okay. Yeah, that's not really gonna work like that. It's the way you handle it. I mean, it's gonna start getting distorted the more I drag it out for our stage, and the worse it looks. But I still can get an idea of how Adobe's gonna act. Yeah, that's gonna be distorted by the time you get it to your size. So if you did that, and then you would have to say send it back. I just want to see. I'm gonna send backward. Well, probably have to bring the. If you send to the back, it's probably gonna go behind the video. So I'll just say send backward again, and that's still not working. So you would have to now bring all this to the front. Oh, I forgot about that. You should just be able to drag it because we want this behind that. You should just be able to drag it like this. At least that's the way it used to work. Because we want this behind everything but the video. So there's that. That's ugly, but let me just see. So you would have that, and then I'm typing headers see if they got this right here would work. I mean, it's ugly. We gotta find something. Let's see here. I like that. I think that's let's say header. Like I said, I'm trying to whatever I come up with, I'm trying to keep it to where every time it's about the same. Now tickers are real good because then you would just always have something in real time. This would have been bad for fall. Well, we got spring coming up. This right here, you could use the same thing and then invert it, just flip it. But I think it's a little excessive because it does not stay thin. That's cool. Of course, it's more premium. That was cool, but it's a kind of the same thing. This one's cool. I don't like how it's not straight across. Um, yeah, I could just flip it. Clouds don't really fit the environment. That one would work, but that's gonna swoop all up here, which is okay too. Gotta come up with something. Zoop, zoop. Let's see. That's pretty cool. That's gonna be all down here. Cover me. Um, that one kind of goes with it color wise, but I'm not keeping that color. That's gonna swoop all down here. And you just gonna have this little space there, shower. Technically, we could just keep it and then just change the color. Let me see what we can do with it. This is it right here. You could change the opacity to where you can still see us. Um, you could change the blend. Uh, and then you could do like a Yeah, once again, it does not give you the option to change the color. That's something I gotta learn with this new Adobe effects. What does effects have? Oh, yeah, effects is where the colors is. So now I know. So let's just say if I wanted to darken that, that actually looks pretty decent. How you can see through. That's pretty cool. You can still see through there. Colorize. What is that? It just adds color. So what color are we going with here? Uh, might do this color. Um, I do think that we're going to change the color per the show. So what we would do is offset it from what we got on. That kind of goes with the theme. So I do like that one. Um, let's go with that, and you can see through it. And then what was I trying to change the color of earlier? So if I went with this live talk, I could do the same exact thing. I could just say effect, kind of get in the theme here and make it fit the scene. That's what I was saying. I'm just gonna have to change it per the show, which is going to be more work if you're trying to do that every single time. I think that excuse me, I think that right there goes with it. But if you want to make it like red so it pops, you could do that. I like to add that to my collection. Can I do that? Ah, that sucks. All right, we'll delete that. And then this one we will say we like it. It's a keeper. So we'll put that one right there. And actually, I can get that tight to the right. Let me use the arrow keys. Sometimes I don't like making it tight to the right because depending on what platform you're putting it's going to cut it off. Um, IG is, I think it's 16 by 9 or 9 by 16, something like that. So it's going to cut it off. It's going to make it more centered. All right. I hate that this cord is here. All right. So all that looks good. I mean, this does not pop, but I really don't want it to. Our logo more I want to. The headphones I might want to kind of make them pulsate, but there's gonna be too much going on down there. All the BS. Let me see what happens if you change the theme. Does it still work now after the fact that we changed the text? Okay, so that is that. Yeah, I never got to change these. That's what it was. So now I know it's in effects. Now keep in mind we have to offset it, so we can't have it. I think they need a backdrop. Yeah, and the light kind of helps. Uh, having it like we need something that's gonna. That's too many hues right there. I like that, but not well. Probably if we that kind of goes with that there, the headphones. Let's try. I don't know why, but effects, boom, might work. All the BS. This one needs to go back one, go behind that rectangle on the left. I hope it doesn't go. Well, yeah, you see it. You see those overlaying, but it's all good. Oh, actually can cut it. I could make it. I could resize it. I think. Oh, what is that? Is that two of them? Oh, I do have two, and that's the color one too. Did I duplicate by accident? Hmm. There we go. There we go. That looks good. All right. Now this I can make pop out to match these overlays. I could probably change the effects and go with the lighter one. That pops it out a little bit. I think that looks good right there, the way it offsets. Kind of feel like it needs a glow though. Effects, is that in there? Yeah, I feel like it needs a glow to it. Bro, we're done with the edit plan. All right. Remove, insert, crop, opacity. The blend will make it kind of blend with stuff in the back. I don't. Warmth. Man, wish it had. Oh, here we go. Shadow. I feel like it needs um. Ooh, I want to take that back to where it was. There we go. Highlights. Maybe it's the highlights. 100%. I didn't really see the change. Oh yeah, I do see it. Yeah. Brightness. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now you're getting more to this hue here. Seems a little too bright. Um, there we go. Maybe the contrast will get it right to where it's, yeah, yeah, that looks good. Like I said, that's gonna be a lot of work every time though to try and make that match. Unless you just say, yeah, because we're not going with this rustic color every time. But for this one, I think it looks good. I kind of say we're done except for the timing of this video. Then I'm going to cut out my wife sleeping. I'm gonna cut that out, and then I'll put a transition in there. Is what I plan on doing. That all the BS you could do a like a white trim around it, which might, let me see. Let me see if I can. Oh, it is grouped, which could be good and could not. The animation, I would say when it first starts, have it slide in. Is what I would say. Okay, so if it comes down, kind of like it coming down, we'll just say bungee. So that'll be at the beginning of it, and it's only gonna do it one time, which is fine. That'll be probably at the start of the show. Ooh, that clashes. That's gonna be a problem. There's a gap there. Let's move this up just a hair. Well, actually, it won't matter if it's over the edge. You won't see it. Okay. Um, and actually, that video's not there yet, so that this don't need to be there yet until. Well, technically, you can leave that there, and just know that we're always going to have something on our screen. Uh, I don't like how. Yeah, this. I guess you could say. Oh, okay, there we go. So now I could say where I want it to come in, but technically, we are going to trim a little bit off the beginning of this. But for now, I was just trying to move that over, if that is what I'm technically doing. Let me see. Okay, it's not there. All the BS. That's moving. It's running slow. Okay, so it's not there now. That's what I want. Okay, so it needs to be there um, a little earlier. I have a precision mouse, and this is still not allowing me. It's probably delayed due to the videos there before the iPad border. If I could zoom in, I think it would make it different, but it's not letting me. Okay, there we go. It's just going to have to appear a couple milliseconds ahead. That's not milliseconds. That's seconds. Let me see. That's cool for now. I mean, it's Adobe. All right, so I would like to share this for now. That looks good, bro. I'm proud of myself. I mean, it may not be up to y'all standards, but my standards ain't. Like I said, my standards are high. That makes it sound bad. But when it comes to stuff like this, I'm not a perfectionist. Okay, so this looks good to me. Only thing I would say I would do different is it's going to be cut. It's going to be trimming that intro off to where after he messes up, it says no BS. Then I would just make it when we say all the BS, and then what I would do is just make it to where it says I would cut out my wife sleeping. I would cut that part out and then put a transition. Then maybe outro to where it fades out and it says please subscribe or something like that. Which they probably don't have the YouTube. Actually, let me look that up. Let me go to Elements and see if they got. I'm gonna say subscribe or outro. Oh, I do want a theme song. Outro. I do want a theme song at the beginning. I want to use that Drake and what's his name, 21 Savage song, but with the way YouTube acts about you using music, I think that that will be an issue. Thanks for watching. Okay. And then see with this one here, I think you got to put the videos in yourself, which I don't mind doing, but that's a lot of work. Okay, so there's an outro. Let me look up intro, see what they got to offer. Intro. Okay, they got this. Um, I take it that it adds another layer. So it looks like you would have to have a dark screen or something. You would have to put something here. Um, you probably have to say add scene and then drag this scene in front of that one, which would then throw all this timing off. Because yeah, all the BS, all this you will have to move. I'm not gonna do that on this one. Uh, what else? I do like the overlay of if you. Oh, you know what I didn't put? I didn't put who we are. So you could put like Doula Bug. You could put Doula Bug down here, and you could say his name, Abdul Bilal, James Server, something like that. Um, because then you would know who we are because we never go anywhere. So that would work. Oh, I know what it is. It's called. Let me just say name tag. Let me see that. That is something we would need because you don't know who your host are. Oh, name card. It's probably what they name plate. Let's see if that's what they call it. I don't know the verbiage for it. Name tag maybe. No, we're not doing that. Name. We already looked up plate. Name logo. Of course, I could just take a rectangle, put our name over it, two rectangles. But if they already got it, then I would just use it. All right, I gotta find out what that's called now. It's not a hmm, hmm, name. Hmm, title. What the heck did that just do? And where is it? Oh, it's on the bottom. So let's see what that does. Oh, I don't like that. Let's just put it above us and let's see what happens. Oh, was I in backgrounds? Yeah, let me undo that. Oh yeah, I was in backgrounds. Design asset for title. Oh, I was in the wrong thing. Yeah, cause that is what I need about right there. You just put your name there. Yeah, here we go, right here. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Here we go. That is what I need right there. Only bad part is these two are one, so you can't separate it. Only thing I could do is try and make it bigger, and then do it like that. Yeah, that'll work right there. Cause you would just change the color to make it match, or try to make it match the theme. Now that does not pop out, but there is a brightness. Yeah, it's got to be that, and then you would change your brightness on here adjustments. I think the highlight, yeah, that makes it pop out more. And then what I would do is just put our names, Abdul Bilal James Service. Now I don't know what you would put here. Oh, I could put an A and put a J, and then Abdul Bilal, or let me think, host like a H. Like I said, whatever I do, I'm gonna try to stick with it for each one. And all we'll do is just change the theme every time. Um, but we're not gonna be one thing is we're not gonna be in this same room or stage every time. But for today, it works. All right, I think it's gonna pop out a little bit. But ooh, that's bad. Hey, bro. Oh, that's like a tongue ring, bro. Abdul Bilal. Huh. It's probably gonna be hard to read. I mean, you're gonna have too many fonts. I think it's gonna look trashy, but let me see what's gonna really look good. I think this looks good. And then, oh, I did not do a capital B. So if I take this now and move it down here, um, I'll just change the font to make it fit. And then we'll use, can't move it yet. Gotta click away from it. Okay. See if I can now move it. Yeah. And we got to figure out where we're putting it because it's not going to be centered. I'll just center it on the actual plate. And we'll still change this font a little bit. Probably just go about a 30. And then we'll just copy this after I set the color stuff to it. Or Abdul, that works like that. Um, I could probably go out find some stuff in the elements and then drop it in these the circle and the I think that's a hexagon. Um, so this right here, I'll just change this color to black. I mean, honestly, you could do like an animation with that to where it's flickering, but I think that's gonna be kind of tacky. Um, I don't really like it being. I just want to change the color. There we go. Feel good to be honest. I mean, yeah, black looks good. Um, then we will do. I will now copy that and then put his name there. When I could do that special tool. Oh, I did. Let me see if there's a maybe a pulsate or something that would look too bad. So you could. Oh, you also could have it when it first comes in. Um, yeah, I would say that drift looks good because you're putting that when it comes in, and then his gonna do the same exact thing. They should come at the same time, and then you can then add a loop. And I think you have to do it with two separate entities, um, or maybe you can do it at the same time and it does both. But it gets confused. I noticed. So okay, so now if I say I also want it to loop, then it's going to do what it does. I kind of like that. Um, I think we would need to move to the right. Yeah, because it never really gets too big for the box. That's perfect. I just need to move that to the right. That is so perfect right there. Okay. So now I will just move that to the right. Let me find it.